Talked about pain in an earlier video, and I wanted to illustrate this is what happens. So when you experience, say, emotional pain, here you go, you have the emotional pain, and say you don't release it, okay? Think of an infection, like say you got an infection or a pimple, and you don't squeeze it. It just grows and grows and grows until eventually it bursts. The pain is the same. So what happens is you have the initial pain, right? And then, it's saying, hey, heal me, and you're not healing. Maybe you're picking up another little bit of pain here from something else because you haven't dealt with this, right? And so now, say this is your first relationship and you have pain in your first relationship, you don't heal that initial pain, so now you go on to another relationship. And you experience some more pain in this relationship because, well, shit, you haven't healed the first one. So now you got two rings, right? Now you got the first pain, now you got another pain, and you're like, oh, yeah, fuck it, well, whatever. I'm fine, whatever. And then you keep going on. And now you find another relationship. You start avoiding your feelings, whatever. You get another pain. And you see how the cycle just continues, right? But really what happens is this pain starts off here, and then it grows, and then it grows, and then it grows, and then it grows, till eventually it's going to burst. But in the meantime, you're suppressing this. So imagine all of this pain wants to get out. You're pushing it back in, and this starts to result in other things. All of this because you're forcing your body and your mind want to be good. They want to feel good, so they want to get this out. This could lead to anxiety, depression. You could shut down. You could feel closed off. Not authentic because you're not being your authentic self because you're closed off. This can also lead to physical pain. Literally. Could be pain that you don't understand, could be pain that the doctors don't understand. Nobody can figure this pain out because there's a chemical reaction in here. Because what happens is this pain, right? Everything is energy, right? So think of it like this. It's a molecule, whatever, right? Like it's all energy, right? So you got all this energy happening, this pain's happening, and it wants to get out. Because what do emotions want to do? Emotions want to flow in like a river, and they want to flow out. Emotions are meant to flow. But what happens is because you don't release this gets trapped. So imagine this is now in a bigger cell, right? And it's fighting because it wants to get out. So this could even result in physical pain. Sometimes physical pain that nobody can explain. But then what happens is because you've got all this anxiety, depression, the shutdown, blah, blah, blah. Now you start avoiding true feelings. You start to have a lack of joy, maybe a lack of meaning and a lack of purpose in your life because you haven't dealt with this. If you dealt with it here, it wouldn't be so big. But what happens is because you avoid, it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds till it finally explodes. Some people have nervous breakdowns. Like, you got to remember, everything is energy. We are energy. All right? So deal with it. Sit in the pain when you have that pain. Talk to yourself. Talk to your subconscious. Work it out so that you don't get to the explosive stuff, so that you don't get these other side effects of the initial thing.